Hello people of YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Selena and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a tutorial on eyebrows and how to apply them with makeup. First things first, I do like to moisturize, and what I use is a Neutrogena oil-free acne moisturizer and a rose mist from Sue. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I do use these on a bare face. I do go on with using a face wipe just to show you guys that I do have nothing on my eyebrows. These are my natural eyebrows. I pluck them to my liking. This is my shape that I go with, and I will then show you that I have nothing on. And I dropped it. Fucking dumbass. Now here I will show you guys the products that I use to complete my eyebrow look. And the first one is going to be the Morphe Dip Brow Pomade in the color Java. I also use a brush that comes with it, and it is an angled brush on one end and a comb to brush your eyebrows on the other end. And I believe this is an M158, but the number has stretched out a bit. Now, this is the concealer that I like to use. It is called Glamouflage, and I use it in the color Light. And it might be a little too light for me, but I'm totally fine with that. I like the way it comes out. And this is the brush I use to conceal with. And you know, there is different shapes of brushes that you can use. Like this one is an angled brush, and this one is a rounded brush, and they have been used for other things, but that's totally fine. I also use a beauty blender, and mine is a bit dirty, but that's because I use it so often. I like to use a round tip. Now I am going to apply the Dip Brow Pomade with the angled brush to my eyebrow, never touching the beginning of my eyebrow, just the mid and the end, so that I can achieve that fade look. And I always just fill in the shape of my eyebrow that I already have. I never go out of the lines of my eyebrow, and that is about it. And now that I have one eyebrow done, it is time to move on to the next one. Here is the side by side of those. Now I will start on the second eyebrow, and I will do the same exact thing. And here is a actual clip of me messing up, which it happens and it's totally fine. All I do is go by brushing it out and finishing the eyebrow. Now that I have both eyebrows finished, I will move on to concealing them with the concealer that I talked about earlier. Like I said, it's a little light, but I like the end result. Now with applying my concealer, I don't like to use too much of it. I apply very small amounts of it underneath my eyebrow and grab my concealer brush and spread it out. This is a step I like to call cutting. I will cut out the shape of my eyebrow to my liking, and this step I do like to take a bit more time and patience with, because this will be the end result of how my eyebrows look once the concealer is blended out. And I do like to do this step a little bit more carefully, you know, just to make sure that I do like how it comes out. Now go ahead and apply this step if necessary to your everyday life. Go ahead by cutting out all those toxic people, toxic energies, bad habits. Let's just cut them right out of our lives, because we don't need that. At least I know that I don't. So let's move on by finishing cutting the eyebrow with the concealer and getting on to the next step. This is the end result of me concealing my eyebrows and cutting them to my liking. And now I will go on by using a wet beauty blender and blending out the concealer. Now go ahead and apply whichever technique is best for you. Mine is a wet beauty blender. Yours could be a brush or even your hand. That is totally fine. Once I'm done blending out my concealer, I do like to go back with my eyebrow brush and fill in any spots that might have, you know, not been filled in right, or even taking my concealer brush and defining the lines better. I then brush out the beginning parts of my eyebrow so it doesn't look like one big unibrow. Now, this final step is not necessary for everybody to do, but I like to make the tail part of my eyebrow a bit longer just for my own liking. We are now done in the eyebrow tutorial. This is the final look of them, and excuse my ugly ass face, but this is me showing off the eyebrows. I hope this was helpful to anybody out there. I have gotten a lot of comments and questions about my eyebrows in my everyday life, and this is why I made this video. So to anybody else who just stumbled upon my videos, I hope this was helpful to you too, and I would like to hear any feedback on the comments down below. Thank you.